Welcome to my creative time with Emma, and also welcome to an extra bonus video for you today. I have two videos for you today, one for my scrapping the little things, and another for the art booking. I had gotten some happy mail from Miss Melanie Brown. Thank you so much, Miss Melanie. I received the Artbooking Cartridge from her, and I love it. I was supposed to do this video, about a week ago, but I was having Cricut issues, but they're all resolved now, thank God. So anyways, so now it's, I'm finally got to play with this, and I'm so excited. So I had super fun with it. So basically, it's actually a great cartridge. What I kind of focused on, like the Halloween. I actually made a book. I made a little book that consists of 9 pages, and all the cuts I used were from, let me look at my notes here. So basically what I did because it's going to take you a little while. For me, it takes me a while to make books. So what I did was I basically went through the cartridge. I was studying it. That's why it looks all messy. So I was studying it, and I basically went in here and I made my notes. So I put page 54. I was going to go ahead and do the little kitty, and I wrote down the paper I was going to use for each item. So I cut out, well, it's obviously all scratched out now because I did it. Ooh, and you know what? I actually did this too, so I'm done with it all. Okay, so basically what I did was I just wrote down each item I wanted to cut out. I wrote down the color paper. I wrote down the color paper I wanted to use, or if I wanted to use pattern paper, I wrote it down as well. So that's what kind of made this process a little bit more quicker for me. So basically what I did was I used the photo mat cuts. I used this one. I didn't use that one. I used this one. I used the 2 words. I used the skeleton, the kitty cat, the spider, the big spider web. And then on this page I used Halloween. And then that's it for that one. And then I went ahead and I jumped on over to page 70 and 71. I used the word spooky. I used that web. I used this kitty cat. I used the 4x4 photo right there. And then I also used, I think I used Beware. I used this, oh, I didn't see that one, otherwise I would have used that one. But anyways, I used this 4x4 photo as well. And that is it. I'm not going to, there are a million videos out on how to use this cartridge and like about the overlays and all of that good stuff. I'm not really going to go through that, to be honest with you. Like I said, there's a million videos that shows you what to do. So anyways, that's it right there. And I'm going to show you my book, okay? This is my super cute book right here. Hopefully you could see it all. Hold on one second. Okay, hopefully you can see this really good. Oh, you know what? Let me show you the stamps that I had gotten, actually, that go with the cartridge, okay? Let me see. Okay, it's got to say Cricut Bundle. Cricut Bundle. And then Cricut Bundle. These are the 3 stamp sets that come with the bundle. Super cute sets. The one I used, they have some for journaling and some little fancy flourish ones. The one I used was this cute little notebook stamp. And on this one here, it basically tells you, if you go to page 42, you're going to cut it at 4 inches. And it comes like this little ripped notebook page there. So that's what I used from this, okay? And then she also sent me this super duper cute, now these 3 are not included with the bundle, just so you'll know. These are sold separately, okay? Sorry, my hands are all full of glue and glitter and everything you can think of. So anyways, this one's called Eek and Shriek Holiday. So basically, these are the little items I used. Oopsie, it's kind of hard to get out. This is the little kitty cat I used. and then I used the moon. So what I did was I went to page 83 and cut a circle at 1 1/4, so I was able to stamp that moon. And then I went to page 70 and I cut the kitty cat at 2 3/4 inch, and I was able to stamp the kitty cat directly on there perfectly. Okay, so that's what I use, and I'm just going to show you the other two stamps too that she sent to me. This one's a really cute one. This one's called Wild Wonders Occasions, and basically with these, yes, you can cut it out. What you do is you just look at page 50, then it's telling you could cut out the little giraffe in 3 1/4, and then you go ahead and you stamp all the little animals. I believe you could do it 1 2 3, or 2 of them. I can't tell, but you could stamp a couple of these onto the cutouts that you just match up, and it'll tell you the page. So if there's a page here, that means you can cut the animal out. That's a really cute one. And then she sent me this one called In the Flare, In the Moment Flare, and this one's another pretty one as well. So these little flourishes, you can cut those out. Like this is page 47, cut that out at 3 inches. Same here. Page 46, cut that out at 3 inches, and has a couple of little sentiments there. Really pretty one. So these are the extra ones that were sent to me. But out of the extra ones, I did use the Halloween one. Okay, so let's go back to my book. Sorry, that was didn't mean to take it away right away. Okay, so basically this is an is this an overlay? Let me just double check. I don't want to give you false no, it's a photo mat. This one here is a photo mat, but I figured I decided to go ahead and use it as my cover page. So on these books are, okay, the size, I should rephrase that. The size that is in the book, it's a 6 by 6 Halloween mini album, but I did it a 5 1/4 only because, let me show you, I took out all the paper, but what I did was when I went to go cut it in my Cricut, so here goes the big mat, okay? What I did was I went to go cut it at 6 inches, but I didn't get too many on a page. So what I figured, I wanted to do 4 on a page. So I sized it to 5 1/4. And there's nothing wrong with making it smaller than what it says in the book. You don't have to do what it says. So what I did was I made it 5 1/4, but when you look on your screen, because since I have the E2, it shows me on the screen that it only fits 2 of them on here. So what I did was I just let it I kept it like that. So I ran it through the machine because I have the E2. I didn't do it in Cricut Craft Room, and I probably would have been able to, place them on here accordingly. But I haven't even messed with the Cricut Craft Room yet. So, and I don't think the Gypsy has the update yet. I don't know, to be honest with you. So all I know is I just stuck with the E2. And like I said, it only showed that you could fit 2 of them on here. So I said, okay, so what I did was I had my 12 by 12 page on here. I let it go in once, and it cut out the 2. And then what I did was I just turned it around this side and let it cut again the last 2, so I was able to get 4 on a page, which was really sweet. So quick tip for you, I would just do it a different size. You don't have to do it, just because I hate wasting paper, and I know if I use my good paper, I want to be able to get as much use out of it as I can. Okay, so I'm just going to show you this really quick. All I did was I threw some ribbon from Paper Tray Ink, and then this one here is from May Arts. And then I used that one from that Halloween set, the Eek, Shriek, and Be Scary, with this cute little photo mat. And then the second one is a little photo frame as well. I guess no, they're not frames, they're called photo mats. So what I did was I just kept this open. I just glued down the bottom portions, and I kept this part open there so I could slide my picture in there. Went ahead and decorated some sequins and some little chunky glitter. And that was also a cut from there. And I just did a few little stitching just to kind of dress it up a tad, and did some Tim Holtz inking around it. And here goes that notebook paper right there. Isn't it super duper cute? And there goes the spider, and there goes the word spooky. And then this right here, I just did a little stitching on there. And then here goes the kitty cat. This is the one that, it's the stamp that you could go ahead and just the stamp that you could cut, it's one of the cutouts, I should say, then you stamp right on there, and there goes the moon right there. So I figured to dress this page up, this is also a photo mat, And then I just kind of dressed it up with the kitty cat sequence and that, and with a little stitching at the bottom. And then this is another photo mat. This is one where a picture could actually go through. And then I just did some sequins and put beware, some stitching right there. And all the cuts are from that book, okay? From Artbooking is what it's called. And then this one here is that little, this is called an overlay. This is the little spider web. And then this I just basically just cut out 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. That's not a cut. I cut that out myself to put a little picture there, did some stitching, and here goes one of the kitty cats from the thing as well, the little cutouts. Added again some sequins. And this one here goes to this frame. It was the inside of this frame. So this, so you know, you can use the inside of your frames as well. So this, I want to go ahead and stick my picture in there when I'm ready. And Boo is also from that cutout, threw some chunky glitter on there. So what I did was I used the inside of the frame for this, so I could go ahead and put a picture on here as well. And there goes Fright. Let's see. And then the last one here is just a journaling page. So that's the Halloween. So all the cuts are again from that book. And I just wrote in with my orange marker, 2013. So that's about it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my little super cute little book here. So if you have any questions about this cartridge, you definitely want to get a hold of the professional of Miss Melanie Brown herself, and I will have a link directly to her. So if you have any questions or if you'd like to purchase this, I'll have a link directly to her on my blog at www.creativetimeforme.com. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you back here soon. Bye-bye.